Well, welcome to 99.6 The Howl for the uninitiated. This is an unedited YouTube vlog discussing everything Arizona Coyotes. It feels so great to finally get that win and that goal. That goal, it took so much pressure off the team to get just a goal in the NHL, let alone their first victory. It only took them 3 tries this season, whereas last season it took them 12. So we're improving, the team's improving, and you just got to have a smile on your face and be entertained, which is happening. First period was pretty bad. I mean, Coyotes let, I think, 3 breakaways on Antti Raanta, and Antti Raanta was up to the challenge, saving all 3. Then Kessler jamming away at the front of the net, and no D-man was covering Kessler, his first game this season. Demers was like playing goalie and behind Raanta, which you shouldn't do. And Ducks were up 1-0, and then Dylan Strome on the PP shoots at 5-hole, squeaks by Gibson. Gibson was a monster last night. Again, he finished the game with a 95% save percentage. Even after losing, that's pretty awesome. Raanta finished with a 92%. But Coyotes were great. PK is still perfect. You gotta give them props for that. They also hit, I think, 40 shots again. They definitely outshot the Ducks. I think they've outshot each of their opponents in these first 3 games. Penalty kill has been perfect. 1 power play goal. 1 shorthanded goal. Grabner is a beast on the PK. That goal finding Richardson. What an unbelievable pass. Just threads it through the D-man's legs, right onto Richardson's stick. And yeah. And then the third period was a bit of back and forth. Coyotes limiting the Ducks' chances, and then overtime they had 1 breakdown where I think Connaughton and Perlini had a misassignment, and the Ducks player had a breakaway again on Raanta, but Raanta shuts the door. And then in the shootout, the Ducks shoot on Ranta's 5-hole 3 times. And after the first one, even after the second one, I think the Ducks should try something new. But Raanta was a brick wall in the shootout. Nick Cousins gets the lone shootout goal. I was screaming when I saw Nick Cousins' name taking the shootout. Why? Why are you letting Nick Cousins take the first shootout? I wanted Keller there, maybe Perlini, get some young guys, OEL. But Nick Cousins, he wins it for the team, and the team was so happy to get that first win. I know I was so happy. I was so nervous that the Coyotes were going to let in a late goal in the third period, but thankfully they were sound defensively. Everyone played pretty well. Still not convinced of Kempe, and Perlini had a pretty rough game. He's got to get off to Schneid, do something. He was kind of bobbling the puck and causing a lot of turnovers. He had a penalty in the third period, I think, which was a bad one. He mishandled a puck and tripped a guy on the power play, which is never a good thing, but Perlini needs to get his act together because there's guys below him like Strome. Strome took Perlini's place on Keller's line in the third period. So that internal competition, like I was talking about in the offseason, it's happening, and you see it within a game too. Strome started on the 4th line with Krause and Kempe, and then gets promoted with Keller and Fisher. Fisher's got to be a bit better. He's better than Perlini in these first 3 games, but maybe have more finish, maybe take some more shots, get it going for him. Defense was really solid again. Labushkin looks like a better Luke Shen, even though their names sound similar. He's hard on the body, makes a simple play, makes an easy play, nothing flashy. You don't really notice him, which is good for a defensive defenseman. Hjalmarsson played great on the PK, and just a well-rounded game from the team. I thought they played way better on Saturday than last night, but managed to get the win. That's just how the game works. In games where you don't really deserve to win, they get the win. Not saying they didn't deserve it last night, but I mean, those 3 breakaways in the first could have told a much different game, and thankfully Coyotes eked a win out, and they got Buffalo Saturday at home, another Kachina night, and just keep it rolling. They got to keep working hard And once Dvorak, Galchenyuk, and Chikrin come off the IR, things will start to smoothen out. And maybe they do get more offensive chances and they could start winning games by 2 or 3 goals. Whereas now they're winning games, well, they won one game in the shootout, but I think this team they have right now is going to win a lot of games by 1 goal, maybe 2. But once you get Galchenyuk and Dvorak in, the floodgates will start to open, a lot of offensive options for Tocchet, and things will start to open up. But right now they got to stick to their system. They can't rely on just one guy because they don't have that one offensive powerhouse. I mean, it's just Keller, but he needs some support, and the guys on IR are his support. So they just got to, hold it down for maybe a week or 2 and get some help. That's pretty much it. It was a pretty good game. The first period I didn't like. A lot of odd man rushes, a lot of breakaways. Like I said, they're playing a bit too loose. And as the game went on, they were more tighter and having more zone time in the Ducks' end. The Ducks without Getzlaf and Perry and probably some other guy, which I can't remember, but Kessler came back and that gave them a little more support. But that's pretty much all they had. The Ducks, after the first period, didn't seem to have didn't have many opportunities. That second goal on Ranta where Ben Street, I don't even know who Ben Street is, just ripped it top shelf. Ranta probably should have had that one. He played the angle a bit off. But, Ranta kept his composure. He got collided with in the first period, too. I'm surprised he wasn't hurt from that. But all in all, good game. They got to get back to work Saturday against Buffalo. Continue this way of playing. They're playing like they did near the end of last season, which I just wanted to see more of, and that's what I'm getting. So, like I said, just hold it down for another 2 weeks or so, and Galchenyuk will be in the lineup, and we'll start scoring more goals. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching. First win. Let's get our second win Saturday. Thank you for your support.